What's going on, guys? Figs here. Hope you guys are having a great day today. But today, guys, gonna be playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. And today, I don't know, I just felt like playing Black Ops 2. You know, Call of Duty World War 2, unfortunately, is in kind of a weird state right now. Like, not a lot of people are actually even trying to play the game right now. Not a lot of people are trying to even watch the game in that matter as well. And it's kind of sad because people are now really looking forward to the next Call of Duty game that's going to be coming out this year by Treyarch. And today I kind of wanted to, you know, play some Call of Duty Black Ops 2, talk about some things that Black Ops 4 needs to do in order for it to kind of stay relevant for this year, because guys, there are a lot of good games that are out this year and that are coming out next year that are going to be really good. And you know, Call of Duty now, it's unfortunate, but Call of Duty now, it's not the big dog in the park anymore. You know, there's other games it's got to compete with. You know, you got Rainbow, Fortnite's huge right now. A lot of people are playing Fortnite and enjoying Fortnite. I personally enjoy Fortnite myself. But before the video starts, guys, I would like to say you guys have been supporting me recently on the videos. It's actually been crazy. So let's try to get 15 likes again on the video. You know, you guys have been killing it with the support. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I know a lot of people aren't really enjoying Call of Duty World War 2. You know, people are just really looking forward to the next COD game that's coming out this year. And I don't blame them. Like, I just really don't blame them. And I'm really looking for the next Call of Duty game. But you know, I'm going to kind of go over the things that I think Call of Duty Black Ops 4 needs to have in order for the game to stay relevant this year. And in order for it to just be a fun game, because Call of Duty, it's not as fun as what it used to be anymore. It's actually unfortunate. I used to love playing COD, but, you know, it's just gone down a different path, and there's just other games to be playing. But anyway, I think the first and main thing that a lot of people just do not like about Call of Duty World War 2, it's just the skill-based matchmaking. I mean, the skill-based matchmaking's gotta go. You know, Sledgehammer Games said there's no skill-based matchmaking. We all know it's a lie. I know it's a lie. It's in the game 100%. There's a reason why they don't show you lobby leaderboards. There's a reason why you can't see other people's combat record whenever you're trying to play a multiplayer match. Like, you can't see the lobby leaderboards. You can't see the enemy's combat record. There's a reason why. It's not because it's not in the game. It's because, you know, they just don't want you to see other people's stats, because they would just be like, then you would just say to yourself, wow, skill-based matchmaking's in the game. So a perfect way to hide it would just to be hide lobby leaderboards, hides everybody's combat record, so only you could see your own combat record. And that's like the main reason why people are really turned off about Call of Duty World War 2. You know, you take Fortnite for an example. Like, that game, there was a thing going around that Fortnite was going to implement skill-based matchmaking into the game. You know, the community actually spoke out on it. Like, they said, no, we do not want skill-based matchmaking in the game. What do the developers do instead of ignoring the fact? They listened to the community, and eventually they said that it's not going to be put into the game. They don't want skill-based matchmaking to be put in the game. And that's another reason why Fortnite is doing very well how it is right now, because the developers are listening to the community. You know, everything that the community likes, they implement it into the game. Everything the community doesn't like, they fix it right away, or they just don't put it in the game in general. Like, I like how there's a separate playlist for everything. So, like, they do the solo, I forgot what it was, the shooting test area where, you know, you went into that playlist, it had everything, you know, it fixed all the other things. It fixed shotguns, I heard, you know, they fixed the assault rifles, all that kind of stuff. They didn't implement it into the game because, you know, they still know people like the way the game is right now. And they made a separate playlist for that. And, you know, that's what a lot of people like. They're listening to the community. They're doing all the things that we all want. Like, everything that we like about it, they're keeping it, and they're just making it even better, which is amazing. And for some reason, Call of Duty, they just haven't been doing that anymore. Like, you know, I give actually credit to Treyarch. You know, Treyarch actually listens to the community. In Black Ops 3, there was a lot of fixes they would do. You know, a lot of things that people didn't like, they fixed it. It was literally hot fixed every week. Like, I'm not even joking. Black Ops 3 has been hot fixed so many times, it's not even funny. Because they were listening to the community, they listened to what the community wanted. I think they should stray away from skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking, honestly, does not go into Call of Duty. You know, if you want to make a separate playlist like ranked play or league play, if you want to make it like that, there you go. Make skill-based matchmaking for that, but public matches, keep it strictly connectivity based, because I know Call of Duty World War 2, and I know Sledgehammer Games, they have the tendency of making their game skill-based matchmaking. I don't understand why they like the skill-based matchmaking. I think it needs to go. It only needs to go into league play, all that kind of stuff. Do not make it for public matches. It just ruins the fun. You know, it ruins literally the casual aspect of a Call of Duty game. You know, I don't want to keep playing a game where every time I have to literally use the PPSH or I have to use the bar or the FG42 just to even go positive. So Black Ops 4, the first thing on the list I don't want to see in it is skill-based matchmaking. The second thing I want to see in Black Ops 4, the second thing that will keep Black Ops 4 relevant, there needs to be good maps, and there needs to be more than 9 maps launched when the game comes out, because Call of Duty World War II, it launched with 9 maps, and to be honest with you guys, I thought the first 9 maps they launched with this game, I thought, you know, if there's less maps, maybe the maps might be good. Like, they're quality maps. Quality over quantity, right, guys? Like, that's what everybody says, you know. I'd rather have 9 good maps versus, like, 12 or 13 garbage maps. Like, if there's 9 good maps, I'll be happy with it. But unfortunately, Call of Duty World War II is not like that. All the maps they shipped with, except in my opinion, Arden's Forest and London Docks, those are the only 2 good maps. All the other maps, they're trash. Like, they're garbage. They have no flow to it. You know, you're dying from left to right. You die from every other direction. Like, you don't know where you're dying from. It gets very annoying. The maps have literally no flow. The spawns are crazy. I just don't like that from a Call of Duty game. So, you know, they need to bring good maps back to Call of Duty game. Like, the map I just played, Grind. Great map. Rush is a great map. The maps they shipped with in Black Ops 2, they were all great maps. I mean, there's only a few maps I didn't like. There's Aftermath I didn't like. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. There's just a few maps in this game that I just don't like. There's the one that takes place in, like, downtown Los Angeles. I think that's Aftermath. I'm not too sure what the maps, but, you know, there's only a few maps in this game I don't like. Like, they need to bring back maps like Raid, Slum, Standoff, all those kind of good maps. And that's what Call of Duty, for like the past few years, they've been lacking good maps. Especially Call of Duty World War II. That game does not have any good maps at all. It's sad to say that, but really, it just does not have any good maps. So I think that's the next thing Call of Duty needs. They need to ship more than 9 maps when the game comes out. And they need to be good maps. Like, they cannot be bad maps, you know. Nobody likes a Call of Duty game with bad maps. Nobody likes huge maps in a Call of Duty game. Like, don't get me wrong, I like some big maps, but they need to have some flow to it. So that's the second thing I think Call of Duty Black Ops 4 needs to have, you know, good maps and more than 9 maps being shipped with it. And then the third thing, there's more things, guys, anyways. The third thing I think that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 needs, they need to have good streaks. I will say COD World War II, I'll give that a break because, you know, it's a World War II shooter. You know, there weren't any helicopters, any of that kind of stuff. Like, you can't call it an AC-130 in World War II. That never happened. So, you know, the streaks in COD World War II, they're not bad at all. Like, on paper, they're not bad. They're just really weak in COD World War II. So, I'll give them that. You know, it is a World War II shooter. I'm not going to really hold them that much to it, but recently, even in Infinite Warfare, the streaks weren't even that good. I think Black Ops 4 needs to have good streaks, you know. It is rumored to be in a modern era time, so have streaks like the Harrier, the Pavlo, the Chopper Gunner, AC-130. Bring back fan-favorite streaks. Like, who cares if people complain about it? Nobody will complain about it. I'll tell you that much right now. Like, you bring Harriers, you bring the Pavlo, the Chopper Gunner, AC-130. I know Treyarch doesn't like to put in game-ending kill streaks, but even if they were to put in a nuke, I feel like those kind of things would just make everybody so much happier. Who likes score streaks in a Call of Duty game that suck? Like, who likes that? Nobody. You're not going to see anybody that says, yeah, I like score streaks that suck in COD. Like, no, you're not going to see that from anybody. No one's going to ever say that. But the streaks need to be good in Black Ops 4, you know. Like I said, it's a modern era Call of Duty game. It's rumored to be modern era. Just bring back, like, really classic streaks, like the AC-130, all that kind of stuff. You know, just make good streaks. You know, that's what makes Call of Duty games stand out from every other first-person shooter, that there's score streaks, there's customization, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I hope they bring back good streaks into the game. The next thing I think Call of Duty Black Ops 4 needs, very good weapon balancing. A lot of the Call of Duty games, most of the guns aren't good. Like, you're going to have a few guns that are good, but most of the other ones, they just suck. Like, you got Call of Duty World War II, for example. What do you see when you see people play that game? PPSH, bar, FG42. That's it. Like, in this game, you see a variety of guns. You see M27, you see the MSMC, the MP7, the Vector, all that kind of stuff. Like, you see variety of weapons in the game. That's what I want to see in Black Ops 4. I want to see variety of weapons. Like, I want to go into a game where, you know, I don't have to use the best gun in the game. I could go ahead and run around with the M27 and just dominate the lobby. Like, I want to see that. I don't want to keep trying my ass off really hard because that would just suck. That guy, I knew he was going to spawn there anyways. And then I think the one thing, I think this is going to be the final thing I think Call of Duty Black Ops 4 needs. It's going to need a Battle Royale because, let's face it, guys, Battle Royale is just taking over gaming right now. I mean, it was first-person shooters, but now Battle Royale is taking over. Go look at Fortnite. It's taking over everything right now. PUBG is taking over. I mean, H1Z1 was hot until, you know, Fortnite came out, all that kind of stuff. So I think COD 2018, they need to implement a Battle Royale at launch. They need to not have it where it's a few months down the line or a week down the line. It needs to be there at launch. Make it like into the beta if they're thinking of that, or even if it's not going to be in the beta, just make sure it works at launch, because I think COD 2018, the one thing it really needs out of the list I just named, I think it really needs a Battle Royale, because Battle Royale is just super hot right now. Fortnite, it's off the charts. There's, I think, like 3.4 concurrent players playing Fortnite right now. You know, games today, they got to go with the time. Like, if people want Battle Royale, you have to put a Battle Royale. Make someone separate instead of Treyarch work on the Battle Royale, because I know it would be too much for them and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, you don't want them all working on one thing and then the multiplayer is just going to be shit. Like, you just don't want that. And then this is going to be on a kind of like a personal thing. Like, I don't think it should have it, but it would be nice to see it be implemented into Black Ops 4. You know, I'd like to see, because I really did enjoy it in Black Ops 3, I'd like to see Specialists return to Black Ops 4. You know, I know some people, they didn't like Specialists, all that kind of stuff. I personally enjoyed the Specialist system in Black Ops 3. I thought it was pretty good. It was a nice addition to the game. It was very nice. And, you know, I like, because I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege recently, and I do like the operators. Like, they all have, like, their kind of special ability. You know, I want to see that in Black Ops 4 where, you know, there's operators or specialist characters in the game. You know, I want to see something like that return to Black Ops 4. You know, I know some people, like I said, didn't really like the specialist system in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but I didn't mind it. I think if they were to make, like, modern era specialist characters in Black Ops 4, I think it'd work perfect in the game. And then this is another thing that I forgot to mention, and, you know, I think it's a must. Do not put anything like a division system in Black Ops 4. And I don't understand this, guys, at all. Why Sledgehammer Games decided to put this division system into the game. It sounds good on paper. You know, if you guys don't know, and I've said this multiple times, divisions in Call of Duty World War II, they're basically preset classes. Like, you cannot customize your class in COD World War II. It just does not allow. And I understand why they did it. They kind of wanted people to stray away from their comfortable class setup. Like, they don't want the perks they don't want the same perks being used on the same setup. But you got to understand, you know, that's the one thing that sticks out from Call of Duty from a lot of first-person shooter games. Customization, you know, the score streaks, customization of classes, your guns, all that kind of stuff. That's what sticks out from a lot of the first-person shooter games from Call of Duty. And I don't know why they added divisions into the game. I don't want to see a division system return into Black Ops 4. I think it would just ruin the game 100%. That's basically what ruined Call of Duty World War II. That and skill-based matchmaking. But do not put a division system in the game. You know, have the perk system. I prefer the pick 10 system. I wouldn't mind if they put the pro perk system back, but I prefer the pick 10 system over anything right now. So maybe they could do a mix between the pro perk system and then the pick 10 system. I think that'd be pretty cool. But to be honest with you guys, I would prefer the pick 10 system. It's Treyarch's turn to make the Call of Duty game. You know, a lot of people, like I said, are already looking forward to their game being made this year, and I can't blame them. I'm very, very excited for their game to come out this year. I'm very excited to see the news, the leaks, all that kind of stuff. I just know they won't fail us. I know they won't. You know, the one thing that Treyarch does that the other two development companies don't do is that they actually listen to the community. I mean, you got Michael Condrey, right? And no disrespect to the guy at all. You know, I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy and all that kind of stuff. But one thing I just don't understand from him, he's doing stuff to the game that he thinks is good for the game. And I'm here to tell you guys that that's not the case. You should not be doing that in a Call of Duty game. You know, you're a developer. You're supposed to do whatever the consumer says. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, just because you think skill-based matchmaking works in the game, that's not what the community thinks. Or just because Michael Condrey thinks that the sprint out time is fine in Call of Duty World War II, that's not what the community thinks. So I think that Treyarch, they're the best at probably community feedback. Like I said, Black Ops 3, every week there was hot fixes because, you know, they were listening to the community. They knew what the community wanted. They knew what the community wanted fixed, what they wanted buffed, all that kind of stuff. And they fixed it, and anything that came out, anything that happened, any exploit that happened to the game, they fixed it right away. And that's one thing I really do like about them, that they really are listening to the community. They do what the community wants, and that's what you need to do in order to have a successful game. You need to listen to the community. Look at Fortnite. They're listening to the community. Nobody wants skill-based matchmaking in the game. They're listening, and they're not going to be implementing it into the game. And that's good. You need to listen to the community. You need to listen to the people that are playing your game, buying the game. That's just how you make your consumer happy. Yeah, guys, that's just what I think about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. You know, leave your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think Black Ops 4 is going to need in order for it to be a good Call of Duty game this year. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, they need streaks, good streaks. They need to have good maps, more than 9 maps at launch at least. And they need to have good weapon balancing. Take the skill-based matchmaking out. Nobody likes skill-based matchmaking. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy the video today, please drop a like on it. Rate the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Share the video, really helps the channel grow. Thank you guys so much once again for watching it. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. It's free. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you guys don't upload. I really appreciate it a lot. But yeah, guys, really curious to hear what you guys' thoughts for Black Ops 4 is. Leave it down in the comment section below. Add anything that I missed, maybe. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out, guys.